Goku, Son Goku.
Alright guys, we got Legends Limited KidBuu in his kit. They have finally put it on DBZ Space. We got him at 3-star realistically because I spend 20k a banner and I'd be lucky to even get him at one time. But we got him at level cap 5,000. His stats right here, just in general, look good, well-rounded. Stats aren't very high. Let's see what he looks like at 14 stars. Yeah, his stats at 14 stars are insane. 260 blast, 240 strike. Still be good, but his main ability is Wicked Majin. Draw the ultimate arts card, Destruction Blaster next. Restores own health by 40 and ki by 30. Seals enemy strike arts. The sealed arts cannot be used for 5 timer counts and cancels enemy attribute upgrades. 25 timer counts must elapse. Unique ability is Unfathomable Evil, plus 25% to damage inflicted against tag Sand or tag Regeneration, cannot be cancelled. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 90% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 30%, cannot be cancelled. Nullifies abnormal conditions for 60 timer counts. Whoop. Sorry about that, guys. That was a little too loud. 90 Unfathomable Evil. 90% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 30%, cannot be cancelled. Nullifies abnormal conditions for 60 timer counts. The following effects occur 4 timer counts while this character is on the battlefield. Restores own ki by 30. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 20% to damage received for 15 timer counts. Unpredictable, predictable movements. Applies the following effects to self when this character evades an enemy attack with a vanishing step. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Plus 50% to vanishing gauge recovery for 10 timer counts. The following effects occur when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Draw a special arts card next, activates once, inflicts all enemies with 2 substitute counts. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade -20 to health restoration for 15 timer counts. And that is in his special move. His blast has -3 to blast arts cost for 15 timer counts on hit every time he uses a blast arts card. His special move is Kamehameha, deals massive impact damage, randomly applies 1 of 3 of the following effects to self upon activation. 15% to damage inflicted, and damage inflicted. So he gets one of those. Special skill, Nap Time. Restores own health by 15, restores own vanishing gauge by 60%, activates 4 times. Plus 30% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Increases own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 10 timer counts and cancels own attribute downgrades. His ultimate skill, Destruction Blaster, deals massive impact damage. The following effects occur upon activation, plus 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Nullifies enemies, restore health when it reaches 0. Effects when his character attacks for 3 timer counts, and he has blast armor. So his Z ability is tag regen, powerful opponent, base blast attack and defense, and 18% to tag regen, base strike attack during battle. So other than that, he doesn't get the 3rd buff for the Z ability if you got him at Z ability 1. Z ability 1, it's just tag regen. And we're gonna take a look at Vegeta. We got him at 7 stars, level cap 5,000. Their stats aren't really too high. His main ability is Undying Defiance. Restores ally health by 25%. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 30 timer counts. That's crazy. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade, -50 to health restoration for 60 timer counts. Shortens ally substitution counts by 5. That's nuts. 20 timer counts have to elapse. Unique ability, Stalling for Hope, reduces damage received from tag regen or powerful opponent by 20%. Cannot be cancelled. Applies the following effects to allies when this character is switched to standby. Restores health by 10%, activates 3 times. Restores ki by 50. 30% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Nullifies character Goku attribute downgrades for 10 timer counts. Shortens allied tag Saiyan or tag Vegeta family substitution counts by 1 every time when hit with an enemy's strike or blast arts attack while this character is on the battlefield. What? You hit him with 4. Wow, that's good. That's really good. It shortens their substitution count every time you hit him with a strike or blast art. The Princess I don't know how to pronounce that word. Tenacity. Reduces enemy ki by 50 when changing cover. That's awesome. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield, plus 60% to damage inflicted, cannot be stacked. Reduces damage received by 30 for 15 timer counts. Increases damage inflicted according to the number of timer counts elapsed with current character up to 60%. And those are low numbers. Wow. After 3 counts, he gets 40%. After 6 counts, he gets 60. And this is when he changes cover, I think. So after he changes cover, when 3 to 6 counts elapse. Wow. Vegeta's good. Vegeta's really good. His special move is Dynamic Throw, deals major explode damage, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, -1 to arts card draw speed level for 15 timer counts. His special skill is You Are Number 1, plus 20% to damage inflicted by allies for 20 timer counts. Destroys all of your own cards and randomly draws 4 new ones. Cancels own attribute downgrades. That is a really good green card. That's a really good green card. Man, that's good. He is, his Z ability is for Saiyans and Vegeta family. Yeah, just Saiyan and Vegeta family. And that is the 2 new characters, guys. Now, I'm going to try to look for Buuhan, which I have no idea where he is. I have no idea where he's at. I don't know if they put him on here or not. There is definitely a free-to-play Buuhan that's coming out. Yeah, I'm assuming he might be pretty low on the list. I just can't find him. Yeah, I don't see him, guys. I assume he's a sparking. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're saving that for later, or just for a little surprise, maybe. Oh no, there he is. All right, and we got go. We'll get Buuhan 14 stars because he's free to play, and his stats are decent. They're not the greatest. His main ability is go on with your silly fusion, it won't matter. Gradually restores own health each timer count for 40 timer counts, that's good. Changes own strike arts cards to blast arts, plus 50% to the next blast arts damage, plus 50% to the next special move, arts damage inflicted, wow. And that only takes 5 timer counts. Ultimate Majin Power is his unique ability. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike or blast arts. Restores ki by 10, which is really good. Plus 15% to blast damage, up to 150%. Are you shitting me? Randomly draws 1 card, activates 3 times. I'll kill you soon enough. Applies the following effects to self from battle start for 50 timer counts, plus 60% to damage inflicted. Cannot be cancelled, plus 40% to ki recovery. Nullifies attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions. His special move is Mystic Shooter. Deals major slice, plus 40% to blast damage inflicted for 10 timer counts upon activation. Special skill, Barrier. Nullifies enemy attacks, excluding certain moves like Rising Rush. The following effects occur if the attacks are nullified. Knocks back enemy to long range. If they are at close range, restores own ki by 30 and plus 25% to blast damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Arts with Pursuit are Strike, Blast, and Special move. And that's it for Buu. So obviously everybody's going to have him at 14 star, 7. And he will buff 30% to element purple and blue. So they want him to be ran on a purple blue team or a blue purple. But yeah, that's those guys. They all seem good and I'm hype. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I'm doing a 20k summon. More than 20k, so stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what you think. See you later.
Save me, I needed you to save me. But every single time you break me, every single time you break me, ooh.